good defensive player and a high percentage shooter around the basket. And of course, that shot blocking threat is
Rebounded by Dwight Howard. Just underway, the Clippers coming off a win at Washington on Saturday night when the Magic were beating Indiana. Nice speed. Nelson breaks down the Clipper defense.
It's good to see Jameer back after a drive jumper. That was clearly a line drive pass.
Howard's got Caron Butler in a tough spot. Easy two for Dwight Howard.
18-foot jumper. Still, you'd rather see him do that than hammer away those dumps inside.
Pretty move by Howard.
He has stand in around the basket, but you'd rather see him take that. And rather than double team and break the defense down, here's another nice play by the Magic inside as the interior defense.
Perfect start for Orlando. Dwight Howard with 8 points already, and the Magic lead by 5. Boy, they must love that. Whoever owns that team. Turkoglu delivered that pass behind the backboard, which was gathered by Dwight in the first period. Nasty move by Paul. But Howard was there to reject the shot.
And the guys like Griffin who can run the floor, Caron Butler, that they would get out and go. As you mentioned earlier, David, not that good defensively. Are they going to count that? No.
Griffin commits the foul, but so far they are not going to count the basketball. How about that lob from Turkoglu behind the backboard? Howard gathered it and threw it down. Spain.
And what a turnaround for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Looked like they were down and out last year, but it's amazing what one player can do, bringing a whole bunch of energy and a passing mentality. Ricky Rubio. And of course, you got that 20-point, 10 rebound.
When Richardson with the ball, the shot clock is at 5, and Howard goes straight to the basket.
Now, David, that's a 22 is there.
Howard comes across and got a piece. Now Turkoglu looks to push it. Redick. Push through line. Howard again against Evans.
He's in there poking away. He's an agitator.
Oh, he went underneath and down and through and steals the pass. The foul on Reggie Evans.
Dwight just determined to go at and through Reggie Evans. I thought he got that ball caught in the net. And still able to control it and dunk it at the other side. Not really. And then like a guard, alertly stepping into the passing lane and drawing a couple of free throws.
They gave the foul to Chris Paul. He wants it on
Reggie Evans.
Reggie.
Look at that angle on the dunk.
Let's take another look at it. He comes underneath the rim. He's behind the backboard when he starts jumping.
I think Dwight has time. He kind of went to the edge of the lane, but still good enough to get Reggie Evans on his back. I haven't seen really Dwight get that inside paint position too, David, for the pocket pass on pick and rolls as much. I guess that's coming as we get into the halfway part of the season. His defense has definitely picked up.
Yeah. Free throws have picked up too, Matty. He's made 64% coming into tonight's game in the last 3. He's not dribbling before he shoots it now. Those look good.
So a new pre-shot routine, and that's a big part of it. Pointers and 18 for 18 from the line for 30 points.
Turned back the clock, didn't he? Howard hooking over Evans. What a first half for Dwight. Night in Central Florida, the Magic, led by Dwight Howard, high-fiving a young fan tonight, lead the Clippers by 5 at the intermission, 47-42. Dwight always having a good time and had his way with the Clippers in the first half, Matty.
Well, he did. It was kind of played softly by DeAndre Jordan. Dwight took advantage of that in the first quarter. Also, the big thing was he made himself available in and around the paint for plays like that from Jameer Nelson. Dwight just too talented for a guy like Caron Butler and too big and too strong. And they are just a little jump hook over DeAndre Jordan. And the attempted alley-oop, which didn't really fly, but Dwight made something out of nothing, as he often does, as he did there. But
away from 15 points down now in the first half. Howard catches it in close and hooks it in. Could have had an and one. Thought Jordan might have pushed him with the chest. Only 4. But Howard continues to sizzle against DeAndre Jordan. Bounds to Nelson. We approach the 6-minute mark in the period. Howard gets it back on the pick and roll and scores again. 27 points for Dwight. Under 2 to play in the quarter. Howard against the physical defensive Reggie Evans, but he hooks it in. 8 in the quarter for Dwight Howard.
NBA scoring just 99 points a game.
Howard's got a little man down inside, hooks, hits, and a foul. Randy Foye was just buried down in there someplace. Underneath Dwight Howard. And a 3-point chance for the Magic All-Star.
Yeah, with Dwight just rolling across the lane, covered up Randy Foye. Couldn't get around, couldn't do anything to foul him. He did finally foul him on the shot attempt.
Already.
Most NBA teams, when they face a flat-out 2-3 zone, they just run the half-court offensive play. They don't really have a zone attack. When you get the ball in the middle, wow.
That's 9 assists for Jameer Nelson, and number 9 was a beauty.
Oh.
No Chauncey Billups down the stretch for the Clippers. Injured a moment ago in the 4th quarter. Griffin goes one-on-one with Anderson. Ryan holds his ground. Howard slaps it away. It's our Miller Lite Taste Greatness moment. Back in the first half, Dwight Howard. A dunk to remember against Reggie Evans. Circling underneath, coming from behind the backboard to throw this one through. Miller Lite Taste Greatness moment. And Dwight Howard with 2 of his 33 points tonight.
Well, you don't see that angle taken too often.
There's not many that would even attempt that. Hard-fought basketball game. 2 good teams, East and West, and the Clippers get the upper hand. Tremendous performance by Chris Paul. Dwight Howard, a monster night as well. These 2 All-Stars.